everyone. Welcome to another engaging session of Ditalk 2.0. Tonight, we dive into a fascinating and mind-bending topic: what if the moon falls on Earth? Our speaker Rahul will guide us through the speculative yet scientifically grounded scenario. He will explore the physics, potential consequences, and broader implications of such cosmic event. Through this imaginative lens, we will gain a deeper understanding of orbital mechanics, gravitational forces, and planetary safety. Without a further ado, let's welcome Rahul to the stage to lead us through the intriguing exploration.
Imagine you are walking in a moonlight, listening to your favorite music, and suddenly a intense light flash on your front. So, hi guys. Today we are going to discuss the topic based on what if the moon falls on Earth. So, the distance between moon and Earth is almost equal to 4 lakh kilometers, and the size of the moon is 1 by 4 of the size of the Earth, which means the diameter of the moon is smaller than the diameter of continent Australia. So you may think, yeah, it's just 1 by 4th of the size of the Earth, so it won't happen anything to Earth. No. So I will tell you one interesting thing. On Cretaceous era, that is millions of years before, an asteroid hit on Earth, which is about the size of 10 to 15 kilometer diameter, and this impact caused 100 metric tons of TNT, which is almost equal to a billion of Hiroshima atomic bomb. So imagine that energy. It almost extinct 75% of the species, along with the dinosaurs. So, what are its after effects? The asteroid just hit on Earth on the near Mexico, and the after effects is that fire, acid rain, volcano, tsunamis, it's all happened in Earth, and it took millions of years to recover from it. So now I am telling that you can see from that video. I think it's visible. That's the graphical representation of the asteroid that hit on Earth, and it's just hit on the Mexico, and the impact suddenly moves to North America and southern part of America, and that wave also resulted in massive tsunamis in other continents like Asia, Africa, etc. So the size of that asteroid is just about 10 to 15 kilometer diameter, and the size of the moon is 300 times greater than the size of that small asteroid. So where does the moon impact, or what does the moon matters? So moon just control the tides and stabilize the Earth's tilt, which is responsible for the slow rotation of Earth, and it's also responsible for the 24-hour time it's taken to rotate on day and night. So if there was no moon, it may take 15 or 16 hours, which results in smaller day and night. And I told that it control tides. How does this control tides? Actually, Earth has a force which is known as gravitational force, which means the Earth attracts almost everything towards its center. And on the other side, Moon also have this force, gravitational force. In fact, Moon does not have gravitational force its own, but it has the effect of gravitational force due to Earth's gravitation, because almost all celestial body in space have the gravitational force. So I told that Earth's gravitational force attracts everything towards its surface, then you may have the doubt that why does the moon does not fall in Earth, or why does it didn't come arrive in Earth till now? Actually, I have a theory based on that. Suppose you are throwing a ball and it's moving in a parabolic straight, and the speed of when we increase the speed of throwing the ball, it may result in just wait a second. This when we increase the speed of the ball, it may take lot of time to reach on surface. So as a result, if the moon's orbital force, which means it's orbiting in an elliptical order, so this orbital force is greater than the falling force. So it's instead of falling on Earth's surface, it completely revolves around the Earth. So that's the case why moon is not falling on Earth now. So yeah, it appears feasible, and I would like to add some masalas. So what if the moon directly hit on Earth? So I have two possibilities. First possibility is that the moon slowly hit on Earth's surface, and the other possibility that I already told about that asteroid, right? What if the moon hits on the Earth in the speed of that asteroid? So let's discuss the first one. If the moon falls on Earth at very slowly, I told that the moon is the reason for tidal force, which means the rising of sea level and lowering of sea level in Earth. When the moon comes near to Earth, it increases the tidal force of the seas, which results in massive tsunamis, flood, and etc. Not only the tidal force, but we know that Earth has seven plates, and the gravitational pull of the moon impact the plate boundaries, and it may cause a divergent plate, so that the magma under the plate that eventually come out, so which results in large magmatic or large lava flow on Earth. So you may witness on one side a large huge ball or liquid of fire, and in other side a liquid of water. You can see water and fire together. Sometimes you can see that also. Yeah. So I told that the moon is coming slowly towards Earth, and does it hit on Earth's surface? There is the twist. There is a particular limit known as the Roche limit, and the Roche limit of Earth is 19,000 kilometers. So what happens at Roche limit? The moon just comes near to the Earth. I already told that the Earth has some gravitational pull, and the moon also has some gravitational force. The gravitational force of moon just try to repel from Earth, and the Earth size is almost bigger. I told almost 4 times bigger than the size of moon. The gravitational pull of Earth may tear up the moon. How? Because the small moon try to repel and the big Earth try to attract, and this force made the moon tear apart and spread it into several pieces. So what will happen? So we can see that these tiny pieces forms in several rocks, and this chain makes a temporary ring, just like our planet Saturn. So we can say that our planet got rings and rather than one moon. But the impact of that is the tiny particles that may hit on Earth. So instead of hitting a large quantity of a large mass of a huge rock, we may suffer small tiny parts of rocks that hit on us every day. So look at the video. That small particles are rock particles, and thanks attracted to Earth, some may burn out while traveling on Earth's surface, and some may hit on Earth's ground. And after that, we can see tiny dust particles and a ring just like our planet Saturn. The interesting thing is that since our Earth has rings, maybe after some million years after, we can see several moons, or at least two moons, due to the dust particles. So, yeah, I told that this is the first reason, and the second type is that what if the moon hits directly on Earth at the speed of asteroid? If moon hits directly on Earth, we can see a huge impact. I told that 10 to 15 kilometers diameters of that asteroid kills 75% of Earth's population, almost vanished everything. So think about that 400 times bigger moon hits on Earth, almost it will turn deform its shape, and Earth may lose its life and everything, and Earth may become just like a lava flowing rocky planet. An interesting hypothesis is that several years or several billion years ago, there was a small sized planet nearly at the size of Mars hit on Earth. The planet name was Theia. That planet hit on Earth, and the impact of that planet created the formation of moon. So even though we may die, I think there is a possible chance for reconstructing Earth from its scratch, because on the incident of Theia, Earth itself healed and life formed. So let's then back up our hypothesis back. Actually, the fact is that we are all safe. The moon won't hit on Earth until near few years. Actually, the moon is drifting away from Earth. I told that the tidal force actually drifting the moon away from Earth. It may take several billion years to drift back the moon, which results that the Earth may again slower its rotation, which also results that we may again get one more extra hour in a day. So, what is the impact that if moon drift away back from the Earth? We know that the moon and Earth is tidally locked, and if moon drifts back away from the Earth, there is only possible chance that only one part of the Earth can see moon every time, and the other part won't able to see the moon. So, yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask now. We welcome your curiosity, whether it's about the moon's orbit, the real possibility of such an event, or its impact on Earth's systems and survival.
Yes, Andrej?
You said that this is a hypothesis concept.
Yes.
So what if in the future this event actually occurred? How do we tackle this?
Moon or something similar to moon?
Yeah, moon.
Moon. Actually, there is no possible chance to survive. Maybe NASA or similar space agencies like ISRO, etc., may find a chance to how to evacuate us from Earth to another place. Because there is NASA developed a project known as DART system, which means Double Asteroid Redirection Test, which with the help of missile, it redirects the asteroid that comes on Earth. But we know that Moon is a massive celestial object. It has almost 81 million, or I think 81 billion, 81 billion kilos of weight. So there won't be any chance to survive, but there may be a chance to evacuate us from Earth due to advanced science. Till now. Yeah. Yes.
You have mentioned about the Roche limit, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what will happen if the moon enter that Roche limit? Would it take a long time or it will burst again?
It won't suddenly split or tears in this part because it's a slow process. So it may take some several days or some several years. Actually, this is a hypothesis, so we don't know about the correct timing. So anyway, it won't tear very fast. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Thank you, Rahul, for the captivating and thought-provoking presentation on what if the moon falls on Earth. Your discussion not only entertained our imagination but also illuminated critical concepts in space, science, and planetary dynamics. With Ditalk 2.0, we continue our journey through topics that challenge our thinking and expand our understanding of the universe. Wishing you everyone a great evening. See you in the next session. Thank you.